Hello everyone, I am Yadav. We are going to see about an interesting storybook that inspires me, and the story was also an awesome one. And so we are going into our story, and I will tell the book's name at the last. So come, let's see. That is an warm evening in a beautiful village, and that village was shining due to the sun, and the people used to take their cows, goats, and their pet animals to their home back. And there was a lake in the village, and it was very beautiful in the sunset because the sunset to the side of the lake, and it looks like sun dissolves in the lake. And after the sunset, the whole village was dark and silent, and the human used to light the candles, and in some of the house they won't have lights and they stay dark. And at the night time in the village, there is a rumor that the tiger from the forest come to the village and haunt a girl from our village at the night. And the next day she was dead under the tree near the lake. And they all do believe in it. And there was a group of friends named Sanjay, Sheikh, and Stephen. Sanjay was Hindu, Sheikh was Muslim, and Stephen was a Christian. And these three were close friends from their childhood. And these three of them wouldn't believe that there is no tiger is doing these such a things to our village. There is something bigger in this matter, and we all three have to find that things, and we have to expose it to our village. And then, as usual, that night a girl was missing, and the next day she was dead near the lake under the tree. And she was fully scattered by the nails, and she was blooded, as they were called the boss family of the village to ask what to do for this thing. And the whole village was assembled for the discussion, and then they start to argue about this matter. And what can we do? Anything protective for our village? And so they all don't know what to do. And these three friends were see something stranger in the boss, and he was looking terrified, and his body was shaking by seeing the body of the girl. And noticed that his shirt was teared, and then the piece was in her hand, and one of his finger ring was also in her hand, and nobody noticed it, and these three were noticed, and they tells the whole village that don't worry, today no one is going nowhere, and today we are the responsibility for the whole village. And we are gonna see that the village was under tiger control or in our control. And the discussion was over, and then the whole village was confused by the talk of these guys. As they said, the night arrives, and the three friends are planned and trapped for the boss. And at the night, one of the boy is going to do the girl get up, and then he was to walking in the village street. As the boss follows him, the boy wants to run and get the boss into the trap, and then the boss will be easily get catched. As they planned, the boss came to catch that lady, and the plan was executed, and then the boss were trapped successfully. And then the next day the whole village assembled into the lake in the evening, and the boss was trapped in the cage, and the whole village was in the shock. And these friends are revealing the truth, and they all get mad at the boss. And then for all the girl who all are dead by this guy, the whole village was gets the boss, and then they killed the boss and let him know the pain of the girl suffers by his arrogant habit. And they all taught a lesson to the boss of the village. So this is the story, and thank you for listening to this storybook.